I am removing AI from my game. What was here wasn't much, but after this video, I will land on absolute zero AI in the whole game. Why did I have AI in the game in the first place? What was it? And why have I finally decided to remove it? Stick around to find out. I think we are all a little disgusted looking how our lives are slowly consumed by AI slop. It's everywhere, and even slowly crawling to our beloved gamedev, where more and more studios declare that they are considering AI during the development. And you are pissed about it. I know it. I've seen the reactions. I get it. I am pissed too. As you know from the title of this video, I too had AI in my game. I am removing it today. But being a game developer who used it themselves, maybe by sharing my thought process, I will be able to shine some light on why other people may also be tempted to use it. So let's cut to the chase. AI that was in my game was voiceover.
This is OMG News, the freshest news that will blow your socks off.
Litigations against Null Corp continue.
And sure, it isn't representative of using AI in graphics, programming, writing, etc. But I believe that illustrating my thought process here could be translated to other areas of game development, which may be tempting for others as this one was for me. So why is it tempting to use 11 Labs? Why is it tempting to cheat using AI? To understand it, we must first understand that other options are hard. You see, in my game, you get the job in a shady corporation. The disembodied voice leads you underground, serving both functions of exposition and onboarding.
Please gather your processing utensils and start disassembling the cube.
And I found that to make voiceover for the game, you have 4 valid options. Option 1. Hire a voice actor.
Yeah, I remember the feeling. But then I reached a breaking point. Looks like you didn't hang around long enough to reach yours.
The argument here goes like this. If you need something done, hire people good at it to make it. And pay them. If you cannot afford the people being good at what they're doing, then don't do the thing in the first place. Just don't do the thing you need the people for who you are unwilling to pay. You see my point. Number 2. Abstract barks. This is another take I hear often. You say that you'd rather hear some buzzing noises, abstract noises, for the dialogue, and then read the text yourself, rather than hear AI in the game. And it's valid. If you cannot afford to do it like in the big leagues, compensate in some other way. Pretty self-explanatory. Number 3. Record it yourself.
Hello? Hello?
Finally, you can ask why I don't record it myself. And if not me, why don't I get some of my friends to record voice lines for the game? At least one of them has to be more charismatic than me and fitting the role in the game, right? I need the voice for the lady leading you underground. Why don't I ask one of my female friends to perform it? And the problem here is that I am recording this from Poland. I am struggling with my pronunciation as it is. These videos helped me a lot, but still, I do not feel as comfortable working with my voice in English that I do in Polish. And it goes for my friends too. Most of them speak English way worse than I do. They just couldn't record voice lines for me. Unless I am doing a game in Polish, then we could try. And so we're back here. All sensible options that a developer like me can use to power the dialogue of the game. And I think it shows why it is so tempting to use AI in this case. And why it's so dangerous. It's just so easy to get into that. Right? Because I can't hire a voice actor, because I'm poor, I don't have enough money to do so. I could do abstract barks, but I want to bigger than that, right? I want to think bigger, I want to create a bigger game. I cannot record it myself, because I don't have skill, And suddenly using AI becomes this temptatious devil who is like, oh, you can create the better thing, you can create a better game without paying for it or without having the skill for it if you just press the button, right? And I think this thought process could be translated to other areas of making the game. I'm not a good writer, I cannot afford a good writer, but I want my game to have great writing, I will use ChatGPT. Or I'm not a great graphic designer, I cannot afford a great graphic designer, I will use AI, right? It's tempting, and not for bad reasons. I want you to put yourself in my situation. You want to create the best game you can, and you are weighing your options. At some point, it's easy to fall into the trap of it will be better, objectively better, if I use the tool, if I use AI. And I fall into this trap with VoiceOver. But now I'm getting rid of it, because I've seen your feedback. We don't like it, record it yourself, cut it entirely. We don't want AI, it's unethical to use AI. We don't want to hear AI, we want human effort. If it doesn't make the game better for you, then who is the game for, ultimately? So I decided I need to do something about it. I need to choose one of the other options. The secret I've been keeping from you for last half a year is that I was secretly training my voice just to record the voiceover for my game. I really don't have the money for an actor, you see, and really don't want to compensate on my vision by doing barks. So the only way for me was to get good, to get better acting with my voice different ways. It took a few months, but now that I'm ready, let's do it once and for all. Let's remove AI and replace it with human effort. So we got two voices to replace. First one is the Null Corp lady.
We are glad to have you on board. Your job is to disassemble cubes provided by the corporation and extract precious ores inside of them.
And the second is the news guy.
Litigations against Null Corp continue. It has been a month since facility worker Greg Laserton has been reported missing.
These are two very distinct voices. And sure, AI doesn't understand interpunction or delivers the lines in a different tone that would be called for, but even still, those voices are based on voices of professional actors.
We congratulate you on passing the recruitation process.
Totally different sounding actors at that.
Litigations against Null Corp continue.
So it will be a challenge for me to compete with it, but let's try anyway. We are glad to see you on board, Eraser. Your new job is to disassemble cubes provided by the corporation and extract valuables inside of them. Here, I tried to blend the voices of GLaDOS from Portal.
You are a horrible person. That's what it says. A horrible person.
And Isha from StarCraft 2.
Our allies' base is threatened.
But still remain at least a little human. But of course, those voices rely on effects. So let's some of them in. We are glad to see you on board, Eraser. Your new job is to disassemble cubes provided by the corporation and extract valuables inside of them. Please, gather your processing utensils and start disassembling the cube. And now, let's compare to the 11 Labs voice.
Your job is to disassemble cubes provided by the corporation.
Your new job is to disassemble cubes provided by the corporation
and extract precious ores inside of them.
And extract valuables inside of them. These were bare bones voice lines. In the game, they are projected from a speaker in the space, and reverb is added to make it blend in the 3D space a little better. So let's compare them in game 2.
Your job is to disassemble cubes provided by the corporation and extract precious ores inside of them. Please gather your processing utensils and start disassembling the cube.
Your job is to disassemble cubes provided by the corporation and extract valuables inside of them. Please gather your processing utensils and start disassembling the cube. I think I did pretty well, right? The biggest difference for me is that I understand how sentences work. in comparison to AI who doesn't understand nothing. I know what exactly I want to convey and how. And I found out that my voice is less jarring to listen to for extended periods of time. But what do you think? Do you prefer the AI voice or my voice? Is it good enough for you, or do I need more practice? Let me know down in the comments. But now for the more difficult part, which is the news announcer voice. I thought masculine voice would be easier for me, but it wasn't the case. This guy has a lot of energy. To the point, I think it's best if we start from the 11 Labs version I created before today.
This is OMG News, the freshest news that will blow your socks off.
Litigations against Null Corp continue. It has been a month since facility worker Greg Lazerton has been reported missing.
So this keeps going. As you can hear, Announcer has a lot of energy. He completely fumbles sentence, order, and interpunction.
There is still much to understand regarding this tragic occurrence, but we have to stay strong.
But this voice would be really hard to replicate. I thought I could do it, but then I started recording and the best I did was this.
Litigations against Null Corp continue. It has been a month since facility worker Greg Lazerton has been reported missing. Greg went to work as every other day.
My voice is more toned down, there isn't the same energy. It's very hard for me to create this energized, jumping at you voice of the news announcer. And don't even get me started on the channel intro.
This is OMG News, the freshest news that will blow your socks off.
This is OMG News, the freshest news that will blow your socks off.
The original channel intro is done by a super low voice I cannot make, I really tried. So I decided to cut it all together, just leave the music. So one final time, 10 seconds of the new TV voiced by me.
Litigations against Null Corp continue. It has been a month since facility worker Greg Lazerton has been reported missing. Greg went to work as every other day, but this time wasn't able to return home.
What do you think? I'm not sure about it. This time 11 Labs proved to be better sounding than me. But we are of course not going back to 11 Labs, I won't use it anymore. But I was underwhelmed by my performance. So I thought, let's start thinking outside the box. If I cannot win with 11 Labs in its own fight, right, with the news announcer, what if I change the rules? And hence, I created a totally new TV announcer.
Welcome to the truth, the only source of news free of government propaganda. Thank you Twinkie Toes and Kitty666 for supporting this channel. With your support, soon I will be able to reach
even more of those who are blinded by the machinations of the state.
Let's start today's transmission. I found out about yet another missing person. This time, it's Greg Lazerton, physical worker for Null Corp Corporation, reported missing last Thursday.
Instead of over-eager local TV station, we got a niche conspiracy channel. That way, I can deliver the same information to the player, but do it in a different way. To be fair, I think the second approach works better for the dark world of a game about breaking a cube. But what do you think? I could probably practice more and create a more compelling TV host. But maybe the conspiracy edgelord is the way anyway. Let me know down in the comments which one do you prefer, and if you like when the developers actually put in the work and learn the skills to avoid serving you AI slop. I spent a lot of time training my voice. I'm using it in different areas of my life, but this was one of the reasons I started doing that, and I hope the result is visible and you like it. So if you like developers who put in the work for you, wishlist the game about breaking a cube on Steam. Demo will be available to play in late June, so don't miss out on that.